and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nikki Kirk and I'm officially in my 7th year of selling on Amazon. I've been doing retail arbitrage for 7 years. It is officially my longest job that I've ever had, and I absolutely love it. So today I'm going to take you with me sourcing at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Today is kind of an odd day because the Amazon Seller app is currently acting up. That app was always glitching, and this is the glitch that it had last year. It was around for a little while, which is annoying because what's going on is the fees are missing. You can see them on the front screen when you first scan when you see something, and you'll see the fees there, but they're not always accurate, so it's even hard to estimate. So what I'm doing is using Scoutify today to source. So I'm first scanning in Amazon just to see if it's potentially worth it, and then I head over to Scoutify and I scan there, and then you can see all the profit there. So I don't really know what all I'm gonna find today. Today's kind of like a shorter sourcing trip for me. I'm not going all day, just have a couple stores because I'm also doing stuff for my warehouse / shop, whatever. I need to pick a name for it. Basically my new office, that barn shop warehouse, is almost done, so I have to go pick out some tile for the flooring and I have to pick out some countertops. So I'm also running those errands in Tulsa today. So first I'm heading into Marshalls right now, and then I will head over to TJ Maxx and we will see what we do. Alright, so first thing through the door, I went ahead and checked out the shoes. Now just a reminder, because I don't know if I've actually ever said this on a video, but if you're going to sell shoes, you need the box. And Marshalls, well, TJ Maxx doesn't even have the box, but Marshalls cuts the lids off. It took me a long time before I finally saw it coming. I've heard of happening in the BOLO group, but I hadn't actually seen any for the longest time. But here in Tulsa, they definitely cut the box lids off. So some boxes that have the lid that comes off, they'll just put them on the bottom, and then others that they're cutting the lid off that when it's like an attached box. So you do need the lid to sell it as new on Amazon. Now more than ever, it's Q4. You have to have everything looking really nice. This is a year-round thing. Shoes need the box, but your product might be a gift, and so you want it to be really nice for whoever is getting it, right? So any time of the year, the boxes need to be new, not crushed, in original condition, but especially now for Q4. Shoes that are hanging, like Crocs, like these that just have a hanging little tag anyways, those are fine. Just throw them in a poly bag. Little kid shoes, they should probably, if they needed a box, if they came in a box, they're gonna need a box. Yeah, that's the spiel on shoes. Personally, I'll scan the box shoes every once in a while, but I mostly scan the hanging shoes, slippers, that kind of thing. And then this also came up because I was scanning these Under Armour flip-flops, or whatever they're called, slides. Sometimes you can be ungated and stuff, so I'm ungated in Under Armour, but some specific items I still can't sell. So I don't know if I would need an invoice or what. It's not worth it to me because I can sell most Under Armour. But just so you know, sometimes stuff is still gated. It happens with Adidas too. There's Adidas brand, and then there's Adidas Original brand. So Adidas Original is a totally different ungating process. You have to do the two different things, right? So just something to note, that just because you're ungated in one thing doesn't necessarily mean it's everything. For the most part, yes, but every once in a while you're going to come across stuff. So even Lego, I can sell almost all Lego. Every once in a while there's some that I can't sell. They're ASIN level restricted. I do have ungating guides if you're interested. You can shop them on yoursellingguide.com. I have a bunch of different categories. So there's grocery, OTC, toys, topical, premium brands, all of that. You can check it out, get the guide or guides that you need for your business. We are at the end of the year, so all the stuff you purchase, whether you join the BOLO group, get the ungating guides, buying Keepa software, all that kind of stuff, all your tools and supplies are tax write-off, so save those receipts and definitely write them off on your taxes. So here is the issue You can see the fee issue here. So I scan the stuff, and sometimes there's a fee on Amazon, sometimes there's not. But when you click through to do your profit, there's definitely not the fee. So I just grab the ASIN or scan it over in Scoutify, and then you can enter your costs there. The one thing that's annoying by Scoutify is that they don't do the decimal point automatically like Amazon does. So you got to type it in, which is just annoying. I don't scan it a lot. I barely ever use Scoutify, but it is nice to have when things like this happen with the Amazon app. Because I have a sourcing day, like that's the day I'm going. I'm busy the rest of the week, so I need the app to be working. If you're not familiar with it, Scoutify is the app from Inventory Lab, so it's just a free, you log in with Inventory Lab. So definitely if you're using Inventory Lab and you're not using that app, you might need to get it just for those times when it goes down. I did get some replen items, so I already knew they were good to go. I could tell by the price. I've sold them a lot, so here are those ones that I've got. If you've not heard me say it in a while, do not sell Lucetta. You will get an IP. They've gated it for the most part, but every once in a while there's listings that are ungated. Don't sell it. It's 100% you will get an IP. If you bought it and you're about to pack it up and you're watching this video, just take it back to the store. Here's a couple of the home items that I got. No, I'm not showing you what they are because I got them and I sell and I want to make money. And if I put them on YouTube, then everyone takes the price. You can use Keepa to see if Amazon shares the buy box. So most part, I don't buy things if Amazon is selling it, but there are times when it does make sense. So here's an example of Amazon sharing the buy box. And here's an example in Keepa. You go to buy box statistics of Amazon not sharing the buy box. So on this toy example, even though it looks like, oh, well, maybe if Amazon sells out, all that kind of stuff, so far they are only giving themselves the buy box. So I'm not going to waste my money and hope for something that most likely, based on data, isn't going to happen. And a reminder to always ask for approval. I knew I could sell Little People, so I didn't know I was gated. So I just went ahead, clicked request, clicked through, and voila, auto ungated. And then one last thing that I saw in the toy aisle. So these two toys, on the first screen, you can see that it's selling for more, that featured offer, that's the buy box. But then when you click through, it's a lower price. So just an example of why you don't need to tank the price, because the higher price does win the buy box. Most likely the lower price seller is maybe a new seller. I didn't click through and investigate. They maybe are a new seller. Maybe they're not understanding that their stuff is still an FC transfer, which means it's transferring around the warehouse. And so they're not going to win the buy box anyways when there's another seller that is available. So you don't have to lower the price. You can leave the price higher and still win the buy box, just like that seller was there. Here's another one. So they don't make any money. I didn't click through on Scoutify because I could just tell by looking on Amazon they most likely do not make any money. However, I wanted to share them because that rank is pretty high rank. However, it's Q4 and that's a perfectly fine rank for Q4. If you want my Q4 guide to retail arbitrage, it is available at yourselling.com/Q4. You can get it's a EDF. It's a PDF downloadable ebook where it goes over all things. It really is a little retail arbitrage 101, but then it gets Q4 specific for the 3 months that make up Q4, October, November, December. And it's a step-by-step walkthrough of what to look for, how to identify which sales are the good sales during Q4, and so much more. Last thing from Marshall's before I head over to TJ Maxx is both stores, you can use your tax exempt. So definitely bring your tax exempt up to the register. They do it after they've ring everything up, whereas Walmart, they do it before. So just bring your exempt card, your whatever form in. Once you're in there, you're in. So you can just give them a phone number. They'll look you up and you're good to go. So definitely use those tax exempt to get some extra margin for your business. Now I'm going to turn the AC on because it's real hot in here. And I'm going to head over to TJ Maxx. Okay, so I just got done in TJ Maxx. I got a full cart, like I was holding a bunch of coffee there at the end because I had no more room in my cart. So got a lot of stuff. A lot of it was replens. Honestly, right now, I'm filming this in August. Right now, TJ Maxx and Marshalls are my favorite. The rest of retail is still in that like funky limbo. However, I'm still gonna go to Ollie's after this and probably one more Walmart. But I gotta go get the countertops. Anyways, this TJ Maxx, for whatever reason, I've noticed it at a couple now, has all the beauty items, well, not all of them, but more the higher end ones locked up in a case, so that's weird. And a lot of it I can't sell, so you can just scan the front. It's just really annoying when they do that. They're probably going to be on markdown soon because no one's going to buy them. Anyways, I got more beauty replens. Here's a couple of screenshots, hidden of course, of what I got. And then here is an item that I shared in the BOLO group. If you are interested in joining the BOLO group, do it. It is so helpful, even if you're new or experienced, like even if you're there for a couple months or whatever you want, however long it makes sense for your business, you're going to learn a whole lot. It's an awesome community of sellers. We're chatting in there all the time. It's how I first learned that the fee glitch was going on. And so I eventually would have learned, right, by scanning and been like, dang it. But I had a heads up that my scanning was going to be a little bit different today because someone shared in the BOLO group. So ask questions, all that kind of stuff. Here is 2 items that I grabbed today that are straight branch leads from a BOLO shared a year ago, if not more. Because someone shared it in the group, I know that these items make profit, so anytime I see them, I scan them. Not all of them do, but I did get quite a few of these today, so that is something that the BOLO group helped me with personally. So how much more, if it's helping me still today, how much more could it help you wherever you're at on your Amazon journey? And last, here is one more item that I shared in the BOLO group, and yeah. So like I said, I got a couple more stores to hit today, but that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the BOLO group so we can hang out there.